Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy King Solivus, and we are back with another episode of StoneBlock. Today, we're going to work on a little bit more sieving and maybe trying to get into, um, well, the start of lava and food generation. That would be something that I would like to get into early on. So, to start off, though, I went and got myself a little bit of cobblestone just between a little bit of sections there, and we're going to use this cobblestone to get gravel. Now, a lot of people will sieve the gravel they get to try and get mesh early on. We aren't going to do that. We're going to take this gravel and we're going to craft it because with 3, you can get flint. We want, I believe, 4 flint. Then if we type in mesh, flint mesh is 4 flint and 5 string. So let's get ourselves some string, or 5 string. Get ourselves a flint stiffened mesh. So, and let me show you why we're doing this. So if we go to uses for the flint stiffened mesh, we go to the sieve. The chance to get iron, flint, or coal is, let's see, we got 40, 18, and 14. Now if we go to the string and we go here, we get 30, 13, and 10. So the reason we're upgrading our mesh almost immediately is so that we can get ourselves a better chance to get iron. Because iron is going to be very important early on. Give me that. So we're just going to go ahead, I'm just going to put this in here with the loot stuff, just because. And then we're going to go ahead and sieve ourselves some gravel. And it broke. I was really hoping I would at least make it through that stack. So much for that. 21 gravel here. And if I was using a macro, this would be so much faster. So I'm going to go ahead and sieve this 17 I have left, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, last one. Let's see what we get. Absolutely nothing from the last one, of course. Still didn't get a whole lot, but we did get a little bit of coal, a little bit more flint, some tin, some copper, some iron. Yay! Now, I think what I'm going to do here, just for the heck of it, is get ourselves a wooden pickaxe. Actually, no. Let's do a wooden hammer. Stone hammers, so much better, but we don't really have enough cobblestone, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit that. Get this taken care of. Doop. So it looks like we have enough for 3 pieces of iron, which will be exactly what we need to get started with a bucket. Now, as you'll notice, I'm not like mass grinding. Let's just make some tiny coal. As you'll notice, I'm not like mass grinding cobblestone and stuff and just trying to push my way through this as fast as possible. I just kind of want to take my time and get what we need as it goes. So let's go ahead and create ourselves a wooden crucible. So let's look up crucible. And oak crucible, we don't have enough. Oh, stop that. Do have a slab. So let's grow ourselves another oak tree. Now, I could jump directly into Tinkers and start with that. I don't think I'm going to, though, because I'm not sure that that's really what I want to go with to start off. There's other tools in this pack. Tinkers is something that it's going to ask us to do, and it kind of directs you towards Tinkers, which I'll probably complete as far as getting the stuff goes, but I don't know that I want to try and like go through the Tinker's route, if you know what I mean. So, oak crucible. Oak crucible, we will need to make water. And there's a lot of different things you can use to make water. In my case, I'm just going to use, I believe this, yeah. So, we're just going to use some saplings to make water. because we have a lot of them. It's best to use leaves, but I don't really feel like, you know, creating shears, growing a tree, and all that stuff. So we're just going to use that. Now, the next thing in the line of quest is the, obviously we need ourselves a bucket of water so we can get clay, yada, yada, yada. But since this takes time, claim this, so we're not sitting around, we're going to start on this, which will require us to get some bone meal, some clay, and let's see, I think it's just bone meal and clay for porcelain clay. Let's check. Porcelain clay. There it is. It's just bone meal and clay. Now, there's two different ways you can get bone meal, and I made this mistake the first time I played. I made a huge mob farm to try and get, you know, some bone meal, and eventually, you know, according to the quest, you'll see that we do have to make a mob farm. I'm trying to put it off as long as I can, as well. There's really no reason to worry about it. There's another way to get the materials we need, which is what we're going to work on now. Now, if I get a hammer in one of these, I'll be ecstatic. More epic bacon. I'm good with that. Growth crystal. Growth crystals are awesome. 9x9 farm. Checks 2 blocks up or down. So this will help speed up all of your crop growth that you're working on. So we'll get into that. It's not exactly a huge deal right now. Not something we absolutely have to have. What we do have to have right now, though, is some more cobblestone. So let's start a new direction. And this is already not working for me. That is way too slow. Sorry about that, I'm back. My daughter decided to get into her Christmas present early. So she might not have that Christmas present later. We'll find out. Okay. Let's get ourselves a nice area hammered out here. Get some torches placed. Boop, boop. Like our first bucket's done. Now, just mainly so we don't have to heavily focus on using this early on, we are going to get ourselves an infinite water source early on so we don't have to worry about these crucibles anymore. Now, back to what I was doing. Ah, yes. One. Two. Got down to dirt. Three. Got ourselves some sand. And 4. Oh, I didn't make it all the way through. Okay, do I still have my... I do. 4. Okay. So we're gonna sieve just a little bit of this. Hopefully we'll have enough left. I need to save 2 pieces. That's it. So 1, 2. And let's see if we can get ourselves some bone meal early on. Wait a minute, I have to make sure of something. Bone meal, sieve, dust and flint. That's a heavy sieve. Normal sieve. Yeah, 10% drop chance. 15% drop chance from dust and flint mesh. Bone meal, come on. That's not what I wanted. Or 1. It's 7. Still only 1. This may take a little bit longer than starting a mob farm. We'll find out though. 2, 3. Do do do. Do 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 do. 5, so 2 more. Not gonna get it from that. No way. So let's get rid of our ore pieces here and our gunpowder and our crushed black quartz. Actually, that's really good stuff. We'll talk about that shortly. More dust. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get myself the last 2 pieces, or well, 1 piece of bone meal that I need, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what we got to do next. Okay? Be back in a minute. Alright guys, so I made myself 12 more dust and only ended up using 3 of them. Got myself 2 more bone meal instead of 1. Now let's just get the rest of our dust here. We're going to need to use all of this stuff anyway eventually. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make ourselves a barrel. Wooden barrel. And the reason for that is we're going to need these. Do we have enough planks? No, but I think we can get enough. Yeah, I think we have enough now. We're going to need this to make clay. Clay is super easy in this pack, and it's not that hard to automate. So we're just going to go ahead and put our clay barrel like right there for now. Take our water bucket, put it in there, got water in the barrel. We take our dust, click it into the barrel, and we get clay. Ta-da! Super simple, super easy. And we're going to need at least 2 for the lava crucible. We're going to need a lot more than that for all the tinker stuff we're eventually going to have to get, and for something else that is super important for early game food for you guys. For people who are still trying to figure out the best way to get food early game, obviously you can crook, or you can punch trees, leaves with your hand, vein mine tree leaves with your hand. There's a high chance for it to drop a pear, but there's another super easy way to get food early on in this game, and we will go over that in just a moment. Let's see. 1, 2. We got 7 of these. That's all we need. And we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's like this. Unfired crucible. Take that unfired crucible and fire it. Because it's a bad person and needs to be fired. You're fired. He's fired. Get ourselves our clay reward. We'll get a crucible reward in a minute. Ta-da! Now, this has several different things you can use to make lava. So, you get lava from any of these, but heat sources. The one that we want is the superheating element. Because I mean, we could make a Yellorium block, I guess. Yellorium block would be easier. We did get Black Lotus. That's going to be good for Botania. Lithium dust. That's also going to be good for Botania. Actually, no, it's mechanism. I'm not very smart. So, we're going to go ahead and take 9 of these. I know I was going to wait till we could crush them, but we can't crush them yet. So let's just get ourselves an early game heat source. Now, I don't know why, but I feel like this heat source is not supposed to be in the pack the way it is. Because, I mean, the first time I played it, I didn't even know it was there. I just used a torch like everyone else. You know, you put the crucible like on top of the torch, and you get lava. It takes severely long time though, because putting the crucible on top of a torch like this is let's see. Let's just put the crucible down and I'll show you. It's easier to show you by putting it down. Put the crucible down. You can see that we're up at the top where it says rate 1x. Well, we're gonna solve that. We're gonna take the torch out and get ourselves a Yellorium block. Well, refined uranium, which we can turn into a Yellorium block. So, we're about 15 minutes in, so in order to make it so that I'll actually get the time to show you guys how to do the lava, I'm going to pause this for a minute for you guys, and I'll be back as soon as I get the uranium and have everything else I need. Okay? Back in a minute. Alright. I am back, and now here we have our uranium block. Now, if you look at the uses for this, you'll notice that with some sand, you can turn it into a yellow or yellorium block, and yellorium blocks can be used as a heat source for 20 times. If we look at other crucible heat sources, we've got the superheating element, which is 60, which only requires copper, redstone, and a steel casing. Steel's a little bit harder to get into early on, so I think that the yellorium block will be the way to go. So let's do this. Yellorium, bam. 20 times. So lava will be so much faster now. We're going to go ahead and put that there. And then we'll grab ourselves these stone pebbles that I got from sieving the dirt that I had left over. And we got 3. Now, 1 lava bucket takes 4. So we're going to put this in. You'll notice we only got 750 from that. We need 1 more. Yeah, let's go this way with it. We need 1 more cobblestone, and we get ourselves enough to make 1 lava bucket, which shouldn't take much time at all. Now, we do need 1 more bucket, and we can use clay buckets. I'm fairly certain that on this, if we need to, we can use this clay bucket for the next task, which I'm hoping we'll have done. I hate to double click on this mouse. I need to get a new one. So I'm hoping that, see how much is there? Already got a full bucket. Cool. Ta-da! Lava. So now we need 6 more cobblestone and 2 pieces of glass. So let me get 6 cobblestone, 2 pieces of glass, and we will move on to the next quest. Alright guys, we're back. So apparently I'm not very smart. I said 2 pieces of glass, and I was wrong. Wow, that really does cook quick. I just put that in there. So if you look in here, there's this thing that we have called a cobblestone generator. It only holds 32 blocks in itself, but it auto outputs to an inventory above. It can auto output with a hopper below. And it only requires 1 glass. So let's go ahead and make ourselves one of those. And oh, it's gonna do the whole. That's gonna make me put it in because I have 2 separate types of buckets, which I hope still works. Otherwise, I'll have to make another lava bucket, or with clay. Yeah, I'm making a lava bucket out of clay. Well, that's no fun. Have enough clay to do it. I don't like making lava buckets out of clay because they only have a one-time use. So you get to use them once when you're using them for lava, and then they're destroyed. Which is why I worked so hard to get the iron bucket at first, but we don't really have time for me to go sieving and getting another bit of iron that I would need to make another lava bucket. So instead, we're just going to use this clay bucket. Bam. Right here. And then make ourselves this pink. And we lose the bucket that had the lava in it, which sucks and is absolutely no fun. But we've got ourselves a cobblestone generator, which is worth it if you ask me. So the next thing we're going to do real quick is we're going to make the I guess I do have to be quick. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves a drawer instead of a chest. So most of the time, people use chests to put above it, and I think a chest actually holds more stacks for it. However, I'm fairly certain that a drawer uses more, or holds more, because of the upgrade. So what we're going to do now is we'll take this, got our first drawer, and I don't know that do we want to see that? Yeah, let's just be able to make sure we can see the cobblestone generator. What's happening is cobblestone generator is producing cobblestone and pushing it into the drawer. Now, we no longer have to worry about destroying our beautiful shape of our base that we're trying to keep just to get ourselves lava and other things. So now I can just grab the cobblestone out of here, put it in here to get lava. You can hopper this from the top and just hopper in. And this will hold 32 stacks. Now, how many stacks is in a base chest? Let me make sure. Let's 9 times 3, 27. So yeah, this actually does hold more than a normal chest. And you could get drawer upgrades. Let's just go at storage drawers. And, oh wait, is the upgrade not from storage drawers? Let's just look up at drawers. Okay, so yeah, it's from storage drawers. I don't know why it didn't come up. Is it spelled differently? Storage drawers, storage drawers. No, they're the same. So you got storage upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this increases the base storage capacity by 4 times, 8 times, 16 times, and even 32 times. Then you've got void upgrades, which destroys any item above a certain amount. You can lock the drawers, personalize them, concealment so you can see or hide labels to quantify, which shows the exact number on the front of how much are in them. And we may mess with that later and make ourselves some cool looking drawers, because, you know, drawers are something that's fun to deal with. But for now, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We're 21 minutes in now, and we will get together next time and maybe do some work on expanding the base. We might get into some of these other early game quests that we haven't done yet. Probably we could work on at least completing the Tinker stuff. And when we come back, we'll open these loot chests together that we've got. And then we'll set up kind of an easy automatic sieve. We've got some of the stuff to do it, but we just need a little bit more, so we'll try and do that and see where that goes. But for now, King Solve is signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly even subscribe to the video if you want to see more content. It would be awesome to see the support down below. Question of the day for you guys: is something in Minecraft in the new 1.18.1 update, is there something in that specific update that bothers you? I think for me, it's probably just how easy it is to get lost. I know that the fact that they don't have diamonds on the surface of rock anymore, they made it so that diamonds will be there. There's a chance that you'll find them in caves, but the chance is slightly lower. They made it so they're more concealed to where you actually have to mine for them. But I think it's just how large the caves are. I love the way they look, but they're just so hard to navigate. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear from you what you guys think. Anyways, I will see you next time.